Now, the Prime Minister of Denmark, Lars Rasmussen, spoke exclusively to WION's Siddhant Sibyl, where he has emphasized on the existing strong ties between India and Denmark. He's also lauded the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's efforts in tackling issues not only in India, but also on a global stage. Listen in.
Well, India and the Nordics are trying to increase their engagements, and with the India-Nordic Summit, the first India-Nordic Summit, hopes are high. With me is the Prime Minister of Denmark. Welcome to WION in this beautiful city of Stockholm. My first question is, how do you characterize India-Denmark ties?
Well, we have strong historical ties. I mean, we have had bilateral relations for more than 400 years. And I just agreed with your Prime Minister that it's time to enhance them. So we agreed that we should restart the Indo-Danish Joint Commission. We haven't really been active in this for a couple of years, but now we will restart it. And today we agreed on 4 bilateral agreements, 3 of them in the agricultural sector where we have strongholds, and the last one in smart cities.
Sir, how do you see India's role in the world, India's position in Asia, in the world, in a sense, the constructive role India is playing?
Well, India is playing a very constructive role. I chaired the COP15 meeting in Copenhagen in 2009, and already then India played an important role, arguing that we should combat climate change. I mean, I recognize India as the largest democracy in the world, and the way your Prime Minister are dealing with all the challenges linked to a growing population, that's impressive. And what I have discussed with him is how we could cooperate even closer, so that we can assist him in achieving his goals. And I guess it's right to say that Denmark is a proven example that we have managed to decouple economic growth from CO2 emissions, so we have a lot to offer.
But there have been some contentious issues also, you know, about issues of Kim Devi. What do you have to say about that? Are these issues being solved?
Well, these issues are, we deal with this issue in a different legal track. When I was Prime Minister the first time back between 2011, my Minister of Justice took the decision to extradite him, but it was rejected by the court, the legal system. And now our Director of General Prosecution is looking into this. But it doesn't change the fact that today I had a very nice political conversation with your Prime Minister, and I think everybody recognized that we have to solve the other case in the legal track, and meanwhile in the political track we will restart our cooperation in this joint commission.
So all in all, the future is good for the ties?
All in all, I think we made a very important step forward today. And we also decided that your Minister of Foreign Affairs will pay a visit to Denmark later this year. So I'm very, very satisfied with the outcome of this meeting so far.
Well, thank you so much for talking to WION and discussing all the issues. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.